gonna give y'all a little, I can't even really show y'all. It's kind of hard, but my hair is really, really long now. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deandra Levon. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you stick around. Y'all, so I realized that I've done quite a few videos about natural hair growth and how I've been able to grow my hair and maintain my length. But in most of those videos, I've talked about finger detangling, and yet I've never actually recorded a video where I showed you guys how I actually finger detangle my hair. So I thought that would be something that could be really helpful for a lot of you, because I know when I first heard about finger detangling, I was like, there's no way. It just seemed like a crazy concept. But once I started doing it, I realized that it really wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be, and now I pretty much only finger detangle my hair. I do have a detangling brush that I'll use maybe once a month or so, just to make absolute sure that I'm getting my hair fully detangled, but for the most part, my fingers, that's all I use. So I'm just gonna kind of do that while I talk to you guys about my journey to waist length hair and how I feel like finger detangling has really helped me. So if you want to see that, just keep on watching. So the first step in my wash day process is always pre-pooing, and this is the step when I'm actually finger detangling my hair. So I could get in the shower and detangle my hair while I'm actually washing my hair in the shower, but I don't like to be spending longer washing my hair than I have to, y'all. So this is why I always finger detangle my hair during the pre-poo process before I even move on to the actual shampooing. So first we're just gonna take down this ponytail. Y'all, I've had my hair in this ponytail for some days. And it's mainly because I just haven't gone anywhere, and I don't know, I was feeling lazy. So I left my hair in this ponytail, and I used this bungee band, which it was my first time using it, but it worked pretty well. This video is not sponsored by them, so that's just my honest opinion. I think it worked out pretty well. So like I said, y'all, my hair was up in that ponytail for some days, and so now it is desperately in need of some moisture, and that is what we're going to do with this pre-poo process. So to pre-poo, I always use a conditioner, and lately I've been using my Khalida Naturals Moisture Galore conditioner. This is like a really creamy, thick conditioner, and it just works so well for pre-pooing. And then I also use their growth oil as well. I don't really use their oil for growth. I just use it kind of like to give my hair a little bit more slip, and also to lock in the moisture that I've just put in with the conditioner. But this is a really good oil. I love it. So as always, we are going to start off by sectioning my hair into 4 sections. Alright, so we have our 4 sections. I'm gonna just start off on this first back section. I have my spray bottle of warm water. You always want to use warm water because warm water penetrates your hair a lot easier than cold water, and it also just helps to kind of loosen up those tangles and just get your hair ready for the finger detangling process. So I'm just gonna spray this entire section with my water. I do have low porosity hair, and so it takes quite a bit of water to actually dampen my hair, and I also have to work the water in. As you can see, I'm kind of squeezing the water into my hair. All right, so I have all of the water on my hair. So the next step is going to be to go in with the conditioner. So I'm going to put this conditioner on this entire section, and I'm pretty heavy-handed with the conditioner because you really want your hair to be nice and coated with some type of moisturizing conditioning product that's going to make your detangling process a lot easier. So I'm just putting this on the whole section, really making sure that I'm rubbing that product in. And during this part, I'm kind of raking my fingers through a little bit just to kind of start loosening up any tangles that I might have. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more conditioner on my ends. You definitely want to baby those ends because that is the most fragile part of your hair. It's the oldest part of your hair and the most likely area that's going to break off. So make sure that you are really putting conditioner on your ends. Alright, so now that that entire section is coated with the conditioner, I'm going to split this section in two. I would never try to finger detangle this whole big section at one time. You're probably gonna miss some tangles for one, but also it's just gonna make your job way harder. So just divide it in as many sections as you need for your hair's thickness and density. So now that we've gone back here, I'm going to go in with my Khalida Naturals oil. And this is just going to give my hair even more slip as I start detangling. So right now I'm just smoothing it through, making sure that I get my hair all coated. Alright, and now we can start finger detangling. So we're going to start from the ends, just like you would do if you were using a comb or a detangling brush. You definitely want to start from the ends and work your way up. So I'm literally just taking my fingers and raking them through my hair, y'all. And when I come to a tangle, I just kind of wiggle my fingers through the tangle. Like that. So this is a lot better than using a comb or something like that, because if you're using a comb, when you get to that tangle, the comb is not going to bend, the comb is not going to give at all. And so what's going to happen is if you are not taking your time, you're rushing through or just being too rough, the comb is going to just snap right through that tangle and it's going to snap your hair with it. And that's how you end up with breakage. So I will say that detangling brushes are better because they are flexible. The detangling brush I use has like little flexible teeth, and so that is a lot better than, let's say, a comb because it does have some give. But of course, even a detangling brush is not going to be as gentle as you are going to be with your fingers. And on top of that, when you use your fingers, you're able to really feel your hair and feel the tangle, which is something that you can't really do if you're using a tool. So what I usually do, even when I'm using my detangling brush, I'll finger detangle my hair as much as I can, and then I'll go in with my detangling brush at the end, just kind of to make sure that I got all of the tangles out. That I still start off with finger detangling. So this is a good example. So you see my hair is tangled right here. So I'm just kind of working my fingers through that tangle. And now that tangle is out. So then I just kind of split my hair into even smaller sections and run my fingers through to make sure that I haven't missed anything. And once I can run my fingers through my hair with ease, then I know that that section has been fully detangled. And just to show y'all the dead hair that came out, that's the dead hair. So once I finish off with each section, I just like to go in with like a tiny bit more oil. Again, on my ends, y'all, I'm so big on babying your ends, taking care of your ends, because you definitely want to make sure that those are nice and coated. And after that, I just twist the section up. So this is a very important step. You definitely want to make sure that you are twisting or braiding the section up that you just finished finger detangling. There's no point in going through all of that work to finger detangle and then you just leave it loose, because the likelihood of it getting back tangled again is pretty high, especially if you have super curly hair like I do. Just twist it up, sis. Like, it's gonna make it a lot more tamed, a lot more out of the way, so that when you move on to the next section, you're not getting other parts of your hair caught up in the section that you're working on. Just twist it out of the way. And I literally keep my hair in those twists all the way through my wash process. I take each section down, wash it, twist it back up at the end. It just keeps my hair from getting back tangled and me having to go through this process all over again. So I know a lot of people don't really do this. They don't feel like going through all the extra steps when it comes to the pre-pooing and the finger detangling and all that. But you guys, it is so worth it. Like, it ends up actually cutting down time through the rest of the process if you just take out the time in the beginning to just finger detangle your hair and get it properly prepped for the wash process. Because once I do this right here, I don't have to detangle my hair anymore. Like, my hair stays detangled throughout the process, all the way up until I am ready to do my style, whether it's a twist out or a braid out, whatever I'm doing. I don't have to worry about my hair being super tangled because I took out the time to do that beforehand. So just take out the time. I know natural hair can be a lot of work and it does take quite a bit of time, but you guys, it's something that you have to do, once a week, every other week. It's not that bad. If you want to reach your hair length goals, if you want to reach waist length hair, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices and just take your time with your hair. It's not something that you can really rush through. And as you move along in your hair journey, it does get easier, it gets quicker. Like, I can finger detangle my hair really quickly now. Like, this section is pretty much already done. And that's because I've been finger detangling my hair for so long. It's been like years of this. I basically started finger detangling when I first started my natural hair journey. So at first it wasn't that quick. It did take me some time. But now I've been doing it for years, so I can get through it pretty quickly. But you have to start somewhere in order to get to that point. It doesn't just start automatically. You have to practice, just like with anything else in life. You have to practice, you have to put in the time and you have to have some patience, guys. That is what's gonna get you there. And now that section is done. It's gonna give y'all a little, I can't even really show y'all. It's kind of hard, but my hair is really long now, and this is after years of growing it, guys. This did not happen overnight. Trust and believe me. So finger detangling is just one of my major tips for how to grow your natural hair. I have a whole entire video on my channel about how I was able to achieve waist length hair. So if you are interested in that, then you should definitely check that video out. I go into a lot of details in that video for just how to take care of your hair and how to retain the length. For the most part, it's not a problem with growing your hair. It's probably a problem retaining your length. Your ends are breaking off, and that's where the finger detangling comes in, because a lot of times we are damaging our hair in the detangling process. So that's pretty much all I had to say, guys. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of my detangling process. Alright friends, so I'm done finger detangling and pre-pooing all of my hair. I hope you guys found this video super helpful. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you prefer to finger detangle or use a detangling brush, comb. Let me know your thoughts. And again, don't forget to check out my how I reached waist length hair video, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. That helps my videos to spread to more people. And if you haven't already done so, then make sure you join the clique by hitting that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for watching as always, and I will see y'all next week in my next video. Bye!